welcome back to the Wafflehouse in Exandria. We are sans brick this evening. Resume of the campaign thus far.
Last time on the Wafflehouse, after successfully exiting the caves and bidding farewell to Brick's family for the time being, the party, following the wishes of Marius, have set out to close the demon portal, spewing out the hellish abominations of the abyss. Battle tactics were drawn up and promptly ignored as the party ran in after launching a thermonuclear strike at the behest of their favourite local wizard. Unfortunately, out of the portal came the Dark Lord of Dough, the Sovereign of Sourdough, the Malevolent Master of the Oven. Albion, in demon form, is back, and he has a pan pick with the party.
Very good.
That was very good.
Very good. Yeah. It's raining. The ground is slick with mud. Almost, if it wasn't raining, you'd feel more like desert. There were dead trees. There was a tor to the south which you crept round. Lewin cast a necrotic spell and completely forgot the fact that he needed a spell component to do that. 500 gold pieces worth of black pearl, and but managed to get away with it because the DM forgot. And the creatures coming through the portal, the army from the abyss, marches through the Waffle House, have stopped a number of squadrons of some of these creatures, but their arch nemesis, the demon of Albion the Baker, comes through. He now eyes up Boris and gets a large hook, which where is he? There we go. Which he throws at Boris, who's there. Let me just change the music because we want battle music now, don't we?
Yeah.
Drums. I've got another thing running. I don't know what it was. There we go. Let's get rid of that.
Cup of Liberty. Cup of Liberty.
Okay, so the hook is thrown at Boris with a 21 to hit.
Yes.
15 piercing damage. Could you make a strength saving throw for me, please?
And they can, and I get do that with advantage because I'm raging.
Yep. Okay, so you managed, you get hit and you take 15 piercing damage. He tries to pull you towards him, but it fails. So he then ambles in your direction. 5, 10, 15, 25. So 15, 20, 25, 30. And he just squashes that ruinant is there in front of you as he walks on it. And he has a large rolling pin covered in flour. You see now as he gets closer, he's surrounded by a cloud of flies which are buzzing around you. He attacks you with his monstrous rolling pin. 28 to hit.
Yep.
So 20 bludgeoning and 2 poison damage.
Okay.
And 21 to hit.
Yep.
19 plus 9. 19 bludgeoning and 9 poison. And you can see these flies which are swarming around him are starting to get into your mouth and into your ears and into your eyes. That is him done. Dak.
Help. Help.
Right, so where's my measuring stick? I'm going to go to there. So I'm going to use my movement to get to myself to there. And then I can see the pool from where I am now, can't I?
Yes, you can.
Good stuff. How high, roughly, are these stones either side?
About 15 feet up. And in the centre, you can see this portal which is glowing. One of the wobbleasses, the demons with the 3 arms and the large bow, standing next to it. He's doing something with the actual one of the standing stones that are there.
Right. Okay. So
that has moved for some reason. The bloody thing has moved. Just go to the back. Okay, that should be over here as he comes through. It is difficult terrain around where the creature is. To the back. Here we go. Let's get the rain back. Okay.
Cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to centered on a point you can see within range. Okay, so it doesn't have to be on the ground. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to cast Sunburst.
Yep.
And I'm going to do it. Get the right thing so I can click. Here, but about 30 feet in the air.
Okay, so it's just below the clouds. Yep.
Yeah, so I'm going to do it. It's got 60-foot radius. I'm going to do it 30 feet up, which I think means Boris should be just on the cusp of being caught by it, but everything else within it should be okay. So with a bit of luck.
So hold it. You do 60-foot radius,
30 feet up. So it's like roughly half again of its radius. So about a quarter of its radius.
Put an X where you're putting it. Okay. I'm going to do my simple maths for this.
Yeah, that's basically what I did. There it is.
So you're putting it there. So how far is it to Boris?
So from Boris, it is 40 feet.
40 feet, and it's 30 up.
30 feet. Yeah, and it's a 60-foot radius.
Okay, so you put it there. Okay.
Yep.
Bang, goes off. So you use your spell soak focus for this because you don't have anything else to hand. Don't have the actual components, and it bursts. The equation I use is the distance, the horizontal distance plus half the vertical distance, or vice versa. So as 40 plus 15, which is 55 feet away from Boris. So you catch him in your burst.
Whoops, sorry, Boris. Okay, there we go.
So they all have to make saving throws. Yep.
Yes, please.
Okay.
It is
so
a Constitution save.
Saving throw for this thing. 21.
So he's successful.
So how much damage does it do?
12d6 halved if it's successful.
Okay, do you want to roll that?
So roll 44 half, so 22 radiant damage.
So 22 on him. Okay. This one takes a saving throw, Constitution. Yep.
Yes, please.
21.
Okay, half for him too.
And the big beastie. Constitution, yep.
Yep. He's got a pass, surely.
Nah, probably not. 19.
Fails then. So yeah, 44.
I beg your pardon.
Radiant damage.
I beg your pardon. Wrong one. I beg your pardon. 26. I was looking at the wrong one.
No. Oh yeah, he's fine then. So he takes 22 radiant damage.
I've done something wrong. The last Wobbleass actually took full hit. I was looking at the wrong thing. 19. So takes another 22 damage. Beg your pardon.
Yeah, and he's blinded.
Okay. Yep.
Yes, blinded.
I'll just put that on. Okay, and this guy does pass, and so he takes 22 damage, yeah?
Yes.
Radiant as well, yeah?
It is, yeah.
One. Okay. But he's not blinded. He was looking away, so he didn't see it. One of the creatures looked up as this mote of light come across and has been dazzled by it. The others are being afflicted but not affected. Boys, could you make a Constitution saving throw for me as well, please? Because you are in the shadow. Because you're on the shadow side of this creature, you're going to have advantage.
Thank God for that. So either a natural one or a 26.
He gets 26. Okay, so you take 22 radiant damage, and this creature in front of you is just silhouetted behind the light, so you don't get blinded by it.
Wonderful.
Because that's giving you lots of cover. Okay.
Even looking over his shoulder, Brisk goes, "Cheers, Dak."
I was like, Jack's just going to shrug from a distance.
All right, Dak, do anything else?
No, that's me, thank you.
Okay. And next one, the Wobbler here. He is blind. So he is struggling. Let me just get rid of your. Do you want to remove your? I'll get rid of your X marks a spot. Oops. I'm going to say he's can't do anything this go, but he's going to try and pass his.
Yeah.
Try and pass his saving throw at the end of the go.
Yeah.
With a fail.
Okay.
Okay, Constitution. So he fails. Okay, so he's still blind.
Yep.
So here's him done. Skip.
Bloody hell, right. Albion. Oh, look at that. He's pretty close. I'm pretty far elevated, right?
You're 50. You're 30 feet up on this mound. Yeah.
That's fine. Right.
With your skills, you can just run down without a problem at all.
I'm just gonna eat myself off. Tell you what, let's do that thing that we learnt last week, which is hold, slightly drag, press Q, and I am going to land. I think just by this tree, if that's okay.
Okay. Yep. You can run on the raindrops.
Oh, amazing!
If you have your boots on.
No, it's a bonus action. I need my bonus action. Right. And with that, I will spend.
So you can see that there's this cloud of flies around him, but you're just standing away from the cloud at the moment. So there are a few around, but they're quite thick around him.
Wow. All right. Well, we want freshly baked goods, not fly goods. As my bonus action, I'm going to spend a whopping 5 key.
Ooh, yep.
No, 6 key. Sorry, because there's the additional thing. So 6 key, and all of my bits and bobs come on board. So you see the full piggy visage come on, and I am gonna wallop this guy at least once.
Picking blankets. Yum yum. So how much damage does he take for you doing that?
Well, I'd already activated my arms, so my arms are already activated, so he doesn't. I don't do another burst outwards.
Don't you? Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, I know. So let's just knead the dough. Right. This one here. First hit. 16 to hit.
Whack. Misses. He powers it with his rolling pin.
That's okay, Mr. Butcher. I'm just warming up, and I go in for another whack. A 29 to hit.
And you slap him from behind.
Jesus.
And you see there's a cloud of flour and flies buzzing around him now. Okay, how much damage do you do there?
32 force damage. That's very expensive. I've got 9 forceful strikes left.
32,
and that's only 3. Yeah.
Yep.
And if you could make a con saving throw, please.
Yep.
For one of these lovely lads, that's a 20 DC con save, please.
29.
Holy moly.
Actually, I beg your pardon. 30. I beg your pardon.
Yeah, I've got to test the waters, right? It's kind of obvious he was going to save that. Okay, and then finally one last smack on him, because that's the lovely new monk thing for level 17. Right, one last slap against him.
Whack. Yep.
Finally, a 31! Yes! It feels good to get high numbers. That's 16 force damage.
16, yep.
Yes.
Yep. Nice.
Hallelujah, that's me done.
That's you done. Okay. And he grunts and looks at you. You'll have the smell of that womble.
What the hell is a womble?
Rachel Slur, hit him harder.
Boris, at the start of your go, could you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please? Fine, not a problem. There are flies around you. You take the flies bite, and there is 3 necrotic damage. And you realise if you'd failed that, it would have been those flies would have started sucking out your life force.
Oh.
But you got 1 attached to each nipple at the moment. It looks like an S&M accessory.
The nipples.
Your poor nipples. You need a magical ring of protection going through one of them. Okay, Boris, your go now.
Need one for my knackers as well. Can I duck through his legs to end up on the other side of him?
Oh, no, only if you're a hobbit. Sorry, halfling.
Okay.
Beg your pardon. Tolkien state suit D&D people.
But instead, I think I'm going to move to there then, and I'll just sort of move around the outside. It's difficult terrain, isn't it? So I can't
It is
go
difficult
too far.
terrain, yep. It's slick and it's raining, but there's gore on the ground. And you can see where he goes. He just leaves these entrails and offal on the ground around him.
Lovely. Okay, well I'm going to thwack him a couple of times if that's okay.
Go for it.
Recklessly, of course.
Oh, of course. 20 hits, just.
Excellent.
So how much damage is that?
That is 14.
14 damage. Whack. So Fusto comes down and smacks him hard.
And we'll try another one. No, he's doing it right, okay. Ha!
Okay, whack again, and you do exactly the same. Another 14 damage, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, he's already starting to look a bit bruised with the pummeling
Good,
you
I'll
guys
get
are giving
him
him.
on the next one.
Okay.
And of course, if you attack anyone else, it'll be at disadvantage and they will have resistance to the damage.
You sound like you're talking like this if you just had an injection to your mouth for the dentist.
Oh no!
Okay, you done?
Yep.
Okay, who's going to wind up the brick?
Oh, right, okay. I have my instructions. So, I'm pretty sure Glaive is already lit, if I'm correct.
He hasn't lit it yet.
Has he not? Okay, well, let's start with that.
He can light the glaive now, yep.
Is there a button for that, or...?
Nope.
No, okay, that's fine then. So that is lit. And then... a bunch of hits. Is it 3 or 4? His message is unclear.
3.
3, there we go. Okay, so yeah, we're going to carry on having a go at this one that's in front of him now.
Okay. Standing there with his bow, yep.
Yeah. Where's the glaive? Flames of Retribution. Did that do something? No clicking, it's not doing. Oh dear.
Click harder, my lord.
Yeah, I know. I was just like that. I've gone stupid. Something's not working. Ah, yeah, there we go. Was that it? That's not the glaive.
No, that's longsword.
Oh damn it! Where has he put it?
Retribution is called. Should be right at the top.
There it is.
Okay, so Retribution swings. So he gets a 28, a 25 swings twice and swings 3 times. So we got 3 hits. Whack, whack, whack. And he does his Zorro, and he does. I don't think they have any issues with that. So he does 21, 39, 49, 57 damage to this creature in front of him.
Nice.
And he takes a bow as he does that, but everybody's looking at this big beastie there. How much did I say? 59 damage, did I say?
57?
57. Makes the math even more difficult. Okay, nice.
Awesome.
Okay, he is done. Brick is done. The start of the... okay. There was another flash from this portal. And No, wrong one. GM there. And more of these creatures come through. There you go. And you can see the Warbleaster standing next to it now. Now just turns away from the standing stones and now looks at the combat. So they do that. He will do what he needs to do. Who's Nate? JC. You're standing there. You see this all that the hells are unloading into the plane below you.
Cool. Well, I'm going to use full 30 feet with my movement as well as another 20 feet from a dash for the bonus.
Yep.
To get to there, and then I'm going to launch an arrow.
Yep.
At the Albion.
Okay. What's the distance?
65.
Is that in range?
A short bow should be, shouldn't it? It was 120 for the short bow. Or am I misremembering?
No, short bow's 60 and long range 120.
Ah, okay. Well, I've got another 10 feet worth of movement, so I will go.
Well, from that height, you can use a height to your advantage to actually hit the creature as well.
Yeah, well, I'll move forward a little bit as well.
Okay, there is some of these dead limbs on the trees are going to give him a little bit of protection.
Yep.
Okay, so it's going to give him mild protection. So you shoot your full bow. What did you get?
13.
That was a bit rubbish, wasn't it? After all that.
I know.
Okay, and the arrow just go on, do it. Do the arrow noise. It just sinks into the tree. You've got a ruler. Okay. You doing anything else?
That's me spent.
That you spent.
Round well used.
Okay, so this creature here is in front of Brick, and he just gets his bow out, and he just unleashes 3 arrows into Brick with a 27 to hit.
Ooh. Yeah, that'll definitely do it.
16 piercing and 13 psychic damage.
So what's that? 29?
29 damage,
yes.
13 to hit.
That misses. Nice.
And 14 to hit.
That misses too.
That was pretty rubbish as well. That's skip type rolling. And he is going to he's going to come back to here. Okay, that's him done. Lewin.
Okay, there's a whole bunch of things on the table at the moment, but I think the big guys have got horrible, big, smelly man over there covered. So, I'm going to do what I do best in this situation.
Yep.
And do the complete opposite of what I normally do in combat, as I drop one of these. Bam!
Okay, nice.
Right this head out.
Okay.
Stu, bear with me 1 second. That is a 33 points of damage. Can everyone in that circle... Let me get the radius out for you to make it easier. So, everyone in that 20 circle.
Yep. Okay, well that includes Albion. So they all need to do it. It is raining. The ones have just come out. I don't have protection from the fire yet. Some of the others may do because of the rain. Okay, so if I do the new demons that just literally just come through, let's do saving throws. That was dexterity, isn't it?
Dexterity, yeah.
17, 9, 6, 11, 14, 24.
The last one saves, all the others fail.
So how much damage is it?
33 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Did you outcast it, Lewin?
Yes, I did, but even with the upcast... Oh, sorry, it's 43 points of damage.
Okay. This one here, saving throw. Dexterity, yep.
Dexterity, please.
He does a 12.
That's a fail. He takes 43 points of fire damage.
Ouch! You're killing my beasties.
Good
Oh, this feels weird. It's doing damage.
And the butcher, the Albion, he has to do dexterity saving throw. Yep.
Yes, please.
26.
26 saves, so he takes half. So half of 43 is 21.
Okay. And you see that the fire has no effect on him at all.
Cool.
He's a creature of the abyss. Although some of the flour in him, which has now been mixed into the water, has turned into unleavened bread. He skipped his food.
Lewin just picks up his monocle, which is blown off by the shockwave.
Excellent. Lewin, you done?
All I'm going to do is I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm just trying to get parallel to the others.
Okay, so the ruinants, there's none left there now. Butcher. Sorry, Albion, I beg your pardon. He swings at Boris, who's next to him, with a. Actually, the first thing he's going to throw his hook at Iskip.
Is that classed as a projectile?
It's a melee weapon with a reach of 20 feet.
Fair. Okay.
20 to hit.
That misses.
Okay, and then he grunts with disgust, and then he goes to hit Boris with his big rolling pin. 26 to hit.
Certainly does.
20 bludgeoning and 20 bludgeoning of 5 poison damage.
Okay. Excellent.
And his next attack with his rolling pin is natural 20.
Oh.
That one marked a little bit.
So that is 22, 44 plus 52, 64. So 44 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
And 8 plus and 20 poison damage. Whack! He knocks you on the top of the head. Oh, Boris, that's just smart a bit. You'll have a bump in the morning, but that you know.
Fucking granny.
You know what? My Angus, when he had a head, he used to wear a helmet. Perhaps you should do that. Okay, that is him.
You still alive, Boris?
Boris is not dead yet.
Okay.
Oh, that a boy.
So he is just going to step here closer to Skip. And he is done. See here. There. Muppet me. Okay, when he goes, I'll use the other one. Dak.
Cool. So I'm going to move up a little more. Where's my tape measure? There it is.
Yep.
To there.
Yep.
And I'm going to call lightning because that's still floating about, I believe.
It is still floating about. Yep.
On this fella here that we blinded a moment ago.
Yep.
So that is a DC 20 dexterity saving throw, please.
11.
Fails. That's 40-10. Oh, that's not too great. 15.
15 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything else?
I've moved. I've actioned. No, that's me. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, Mottlestead comes up the stairs. Hello, puppy.
Yes.
Okay, you are done. Now it's the turn of the Wobbleasses, these two here. Okay, so the one who is blind, he is actually can do nothing, so he's just going to do his saving throw. Constitution, wasn't it?
Yes.
3. He's a bit rubbish at this.
Still blind, I'm afraid.
Yep. Okay, and the other one standing by the stones. He fires 3 arrows. He sees Lewin has been a bane of much of their lives, so he is going to fire at Lewin. 3 arrows. There is a tree in the way, so Lewin, you're going to get +2 to your armor class.
Oh boy, +2 to my armor class.
Yep. So 3 attacks coming through your way with 26 to hit.
26. I am going to use shield to bump my armor class up to 29.
29. He looks visibly angry.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
29.
Thank God he didn't make me do a wisdom save.
Okay.
Hey, there's still opportunities if he's got multi-attack.
Okay. So he is then going to change, and he's going to change. He realizes he can't get through your shield, and he's going to attack the fat cat with a 27 to hit.
Yep.
That's 22 piercing and 12 psychic damage.
34 total. Cool.
No, you have resistance to psychic damage, remember?
Oh yes, it'll be is that half then for the psychic?
Yep, half the psychic. Yep.
Cool.
And then he's going to have a go at Dak as well. How far is Dak away?
Hiding behind the big guy.
Big guy. Yeah, we're still within his normal range, so he is going to launch one at you as well.
Sure.
I'm going to give you +2 because of the trees and things that are in the way.
Cool.
Another 27 to hit. That's 12 piercing and 11 psychic damage.
Guys must have like a plus 14 or 15 to their hits. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what's that? It's 20 plus 11, is that?
Yep.
Cool.
See if the storm cloud goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, goes down.
Ah, there goes the storm cloud.
Okay. Ooh, goes down. With a rumble, the thunder disappears, but the rain still falls, and there's still carnage on the battlefield. That is him done. Iskip.
Howdy, howdy. Right, I'm gonna shout out to Lewin.
First of all,
and
could you
say,
make a con save,
risky
please, because
save.
you're around
Yeah.
the flies are around you now.
13.
Fail. You take 3 necrotic damage, but your maximum hit points are reduced by 3 as well.
Ooh, okay, so -3 to the maximum hit points, and then 3 from there.
Yep.
That would be 5. Okay, cool.
Okay, and you can see on him there are some solidified biscuits on him from where the flour and the water and the fire have combined. You can
Might be
take
pushing it
take a
a
bit
bit
of that with
far.
a free action. Just peel it off him.
Oh my
Even
god,
biscuits.
yes.
You should do that with an intimidation roll. Just walk up to him, just peel him, and eat it in front of him.
Like I
too
might
much.
get
Okay.
thwonked on the head for 80 points of pain and then die. What I will use that free action for as well, hopefully, is to shout out to Lewin and say, "Be careful of his hook. He's got a lot of range." And Boris, you may want to switch positions with me. And I'm just gonna slap the butcher Albion once.
Yep.
Here, let me have some biscuits.
Do you miss?
Damn it! I just get the crumbs.
You do.
And then with that, I'm gonna go and deal with one of these wobble asses because they seem to be quite intrusive. Sorry, Boris. I know you were looking for advantage. I apologise. So that is the way the cookie crumbles.
So you don't have any problems with the terrain. Just skip over
so
it.
I've been misusing mobile. I only ignore difficult terrain for mobile when and as I use the dash action, either as a bonus action or an action.
Right.
So this would be still classed as difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain.
If it's,
okay.
Yeah. Cool, but I think I can still make that there with 60 feet of movement, all being well. Right, so next, 2 attacks, all being well.
You don't actually get that close. You can get there. Can't get. That's it, because that's only 30 feet of movement.
Nice. Still within range. Perfect.
So your 60 feet is that before or after your halving?
60 feet. So it would be. I've got 65 feet of movement. So that means I'd have 30 feet of movement to get where I need to.
You can get to there, but that's still within range of your trotters.
Yeah. Did I use my bonus action? No, I didn't. Okay, no worries. I want to get in his face, but that's fine. So I am going to slap him twice
with
my 2 other actions.
Yep.
That's an 18 to hit this guy.
You whack, you get him. Yep.
Nice. And just because I forgot to add that onto it as well. Come on, that's 19 force damage.
Oh,
that's on the first hit.
Yep.
And then if he can make a con save too, please.
Con save, yep. 8.
He fails. He would be stunned.
He's stunned.
If he can be stunned. And then finally, last swack would be a 24 to hit and 10 force damage.
And he reels backwards.
Fantastic.
Nice.
That is the end of my turn. Thank you.
Doesn't sound much like battle music to me now, does it? Let's change that. Sounds more like it. Okay. Okay, you done?
I am done, thank you.
Boris.
Yeah, it's hitting time.
Your eyes are swimming after being bonked on the head by this great big rolling pin.
Well, I'm going to have to bonk back.
Go for it.
Bring on the bonkage. Recklessly, of course.
Oh, of course.
32 to hit.
32.
Wow.
Whack. That's a bit of a hit.
That'll be 14 damage.
14. Keep rolling 14. There's rolling 1. Something wrong. It's not rolling it properly.
No, is it? The same every time. Okay, let me. I don't know what's happened. I have.
I'll go into your character sheet
now. On my character sheet.
I don't know why there's 3 of them on there.
I have no idea when that happened.
I know why you've done that. That is because you've got some of them for the extra damage for the thunder and stuff.
Okay.
So which one do you want? You want? Actually, I have no idea. I have no idea what's happened there. Let me have a look. Let me open that up for you. It's 1d8. Plus 1. You've done the extra damage. Okay, we'll try top one then. Go again.
Going again with the top one. Okay. Good douche.
We still rolled a 1. 21. You hit him. Whack. That's 14 damage. Yep. Yep. And again. Hit. And this is better. That is 20 damage. Whack, whack. I'm going to take another 10 off from last go where it wasn't working properly.
Funny enough, a 4th footstep has now appeared.
Really?
I don't know what's happening. But yeah, I'll have to tidy this up at some point.
Oh, something weird. Okay. Are you done, or are you doing anything else? Or are you going to put any of those charges into what you've just done?
I am not. I have a plan for a charge should it be needed. So no, that is me done.
Okay. Okay, so you're done. Brick.
Ooh, so I'm going to catch up to this guy that's running away. And then he's going to get hit 3 more times.
And try again, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, go. Oh, no, he won't. 1.
Natural 1. That's lucky, no one close by.
Oh, that's 20!
Hey, go on, work it out. How much?
I don't know. What's that? 24.
36 plus
29.
Virtually well, maximum on all of that. That is... No, we've done that. So that is 24 plus 29, 53. Gosh,
Yeah.
he looks on his last legs. He's just almost been cleaved in 2 with that.
Cool. 1 more. Hopefully it's a good one. 28.
Okay, and this creature just squeals as he goes down.
Yeah, got one.
And he just dissolves into into sludge as the rain falls onto him. Well done.
Awesome.
JC.
Cool. As I fight a cat standing on my keyboard. Yeah, sorry about that. The cat is determined to sit on my keyboard.
That seems like a more authentic way to play.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to rinse and repeat. I've got the high ground, so I'm going to launch another arrow at
Go for it.
23.
Whack, you hit him. You get sneak attack with this as well.
Cool. Well, I've learned from my mistakes. I'm going to fire it up so it arcs over the tree. Hits him in the head with a 47.
47. Okay,
Sneak, 7
that
hits.
is halved because he has resistance to non-magical weapons, but it's still 23 damage. Yep.
Yep.
That's pretty impressive.
And he's
Nice.
just a magical bow.
Okay. You do anything else?
No, that would mean I'll keep Newton out.
Lewin.
Lewin, Albion, the demonic butcher, blinks for a couple of moments as out of the sky, a celestial soup salesman descends to fight with him. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong spell. Can he please roll me a wisdom saving throw as I delve into his fears and he sees the celestial soup man?
Surely his fear should be 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so he wants to make a what saving throw, sorry?
It's a wisdom save, please.
A wisdom. Okay. 15.
That is a fail. So as he does, searing hot soup is thrown over him as he takes 20 points of psychic damage, if he can take psychic damage.
And you can see him swatting around himself. No, leave my balls alone, you damn womble, you! And you can see him sort of starting to swat around.
Some soupy bastard.
And those of you who have very, very high passive perceptions can almost see a slightly translucent elderly man in with a long hat and wee willy winky pajamas running around, sort of antagonising this poor demon.
Bring soup at him.
I'm sorry for him.
If he can be frightened, he is frightened, and he gets to make a wisdom saving throw every time on his turn.
Yep. Okay. Okay.
And Lewin, not particularly comfortable of being hit with arrows, is just going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, and just put the tree in between him and the horrible, nasty bowman.
Yep. Okay. Are you done?
That is me.
Okay, they're gone. Now is the butcher's turn. So he stays at the end of it, at the start of his go, doesn't he? From Phantasmal Killer.
It's the end of his go, so he's frightened and he gets to make a roll at the end of his go.
Okay, he is frightened. He runs through Boris. Boris, could you please make for me a dexterity saving throw?
Certainly can.
Nice.
That tentacle giving you extra grit.
Okay, you jump out of the way as he rushes through 5, 10, 15. He gets to there. Iskip, could you make a dexterity saving throw for me as well?
Certainly.
Not a
24.
problem. And then he goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Disappears. Goes through the portal.
Nice.
Flee with extra flee.
And you can see this translucent, got high passive perception, you can see this translucent portal, translucent figure waving a skinny fist at him at the portal as his demon runs away from the image of Womble. Okay, that's good. Dak. So,
Cool. Gonna make my way
Downtown.
over here.
Okay.
And then just about in range. Cool.
Yeah.
And our blind friend there, I'm going to cast Ice Knife.
Ice knife.
Ice Knife.
Okay,
Give me
so-
words up.
Nice.
So
Nice ice.
make an attack. Attack roll.
Yeah. It's been so long, I've forgotten how to do that. Where is it?
So on your front page, click on the spell there. It should be under your spell list in the center column.
There it is. Nope, syntax error. That's broken apparently.
Oh, nice.
Do a wisdom saving throw.
That one.
Okay.
24.
Wow. Well, it hits him and does how much damage? 1d10 damage.
Yeah, 1 tin piercing. Oh, 1.
1. Yeah. Very good. And he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
With a disadvantage because he's blind. 19.
Fails.
So he takes.
2d6 cold damage.
Okay.
8.
8 cold damage.
Yeah.
Okay. He's just standing there. He's just standing there. Eyes are just vacant, looking around, not knowing what to shoot. He's got his bow out, and he just doesn't know what to shoot at. Okay, are you done?
Yes, that's me.
Okay.
Thank you.
So he can't do anything. The other one next to Womble, the Wobbleass, he's just got his bow out, and he's just going to fire it at you.
The one to the north of me.
Yep.
He's stunned.
Stunned. Oh, so he can't do that. Beg your pardon. Yep. I just saw the stun mark on him. Yep. So, the one who is now blind has a con saving throw and rolls a 16 and fails again, so he's still blind. And that's them done. Iskip.
Right. So the one that's stunned, I will come right into his face and wallop him.
Go for it.
1.
Yep.
22 to hit.
And again, you get advantage. Remember.
Oh, sugar. Yeah. Let me. Come on, click the buttons, Ben. 21 to hit as well.
Yep. Okay. So take the first one. 15. 15 force damage, and plus another, so it's 25 force damage. Yep. That's 25 so far. Next attack.
Yep. And then let me click the button of fun so it does it properly. 31 to hit.
That's it's 25. 39 damage, yep.
And then the last one, 19 to hit.
And that hits him as well for another 12. So that's 51.
How's he looking?
And you just push him back into the stone, and he just collapses into goo on the ground.
Does his bow survive?
Sorry?
Does his bow survive?
No, it disappears with him as well as he goes. It all just disappears into nothingness. Boris.
All right, let's come and do some thwacking.
Okay, so that's difficult terrain, but you can easily do that. Okay.
Yeah.
This creature's blind in front of you.
Okay, does that double up with a bit of reckless by any chance?
Yes, he does. Yep.
Wonderful. Give him a couple of thwacks then.
So you got advantage there, so that's good. So 28 hits, that is 22 damage.
It's 22
Whack.
damage.
Whack.
I'll take a second.
A natural 20. You don't need to work
Nice.
that out because he just goes down.
Just numbers, lots of them.
Lots of them, and he just goes down, and he turns into goo, a black gore, which then just rapidly turns into smoke and dissipates into the rain. The portal is still open by the standing stones. You can now smell, as you get close to it, Skip, you can smell sulphur through it. Sorry, brimstone, I beg your pardon. Let's go archaic language.
Lewin, come and do your thing. We cleared the way.
Are we out of turn order?
You can. There's no creatures there at the moment that you can see.
Okay. Lewin is going to make his way forward,
Yep.
and with a crack of the sky and rippling energy, he's going to focus on this portal, and he is going to try at 9th level
Okay. So
cast the spell magic.
you need to get closer.
Cast
You need to get 120 feet. Okay.
120 feet.
Yep.
But it's no fun if I stand all the way back.
Okay.
So I will get in range.
Okay.
Obviously, if we're out of turn order, I'll start making my way over to the group.
Okay. Let me just I want to put that on. Let's get rid of the battle music.
It's a bit like He-Man. You know, sort of Lewin sort of
Okay.
holds his hands in the air as lightning descends around him as he
Okay.
tries to dispel this portal.
Okay, so you start casting the spell. The portal is glowing and crackling in light. You hear this noise coming through the sounds of the abyss, and you see this large claw of Albion coming through the portal. You cast Dispel Magic at 9th level. The portal collapses on itself. And the hand is just bisected and just falls onto the ground. And
That's cool.
And as it falls onto the ground, it just flicks you the bird, and then disappears into smoke. There is a magic circle there on the ground, which you can see. Still an eerie vibe to it.
We should probably destroy that.
Oh, Lewin's gonna need a minute. That took a lot out of him. He's post-gym on the floor, hyperventilating. His abs hurt from all the screaming.
Okay. So the rest of you standing, there's these large stones. As when you're standing there, you can see there is blasphemous carvings on it.
No, we won't be having that. And with my hopeful strength, start just trying to rip chunks out of the pillars and disturbing the
You can do
magic
so.
circle too.
You can do so, and as you do, there's the sparks of arcane energy come off. And as each time you pull something off, one of the glyphs on the ground on the magic circle just darkens, and the abyssal sounds fade into the background, and you're just left with the sound. If I can do me MP3s right. Sound of the rain on the ground. No silence. There's nothing living here at all. And you scrub out the circle, and the portal to the abyss is closed.
Good. Well, now we've stemmed the flow, we just need to help clean up the rest, I suppose.
Lewin is going to get to his feet, and he's going to go over to this magic circle. Can I examine it, please?
Can you speak abyssal?
Ooh! Infernal. Damn, no.
No. It's in a language you do not understand. It is offensive to look at it as you see it there.
What I am going to do is I'm just going to pick up one of the petrified branches off this tree, and I am just going to start rubbing this out of the ground and breaking the circle.
Okay. Well, when the glyphs on the standing stones were broken, the glyphs on the magic circle actually disappeared as well and decreased. You can, as you get closer, still some of the glyphs are still there. And as you get close, you can see they're made out of the glyphs are actually made out of the fingers of children.
Oh, I mean that's just wasteful. Adults have much bigger fingers.
Stand there, get your breath back.
Oh, I think we did it.
Seems that way.
Oh god, is anyone else really hungry? Have you got any more of those fantastical little berries, Zerdak?
I forget, did I do those this morning? Or was that yesterday?
That was this morning.
No, afraid not. Fresh out.
I'm very hungry all of a sudden. And I'm going to reach into my pack and just down one of my rations in one go.
DM, did you say that these standing stones had engravings of like children's hands in them?
No, the glyphs on the ground were the fingers of children. They look like the fingers of children.
Sounds silly, but do they look like elvish, or do they almost look like they came from an orphanage in Amon?
You wouldn't know.
Okay.
How many children's hands do you encounter in a regular day?
Well, everyone has their own bits and bobs, right? Every time.
What are you doing? The battlefield is empty. There is the detritus of previous conflict here. The blood on the ground seeps away, washed away by the rain into the waters. Even got a horseshoe lake here because of geography and stuff. Not that you guys notice. So you're now on your own. Do you hear in the distance snarling? The ground shakes ever so slightly with the rumble of the pounding of countless feet.
That's probably not good.
Is this going to be where we fly up in the air and there's just like another 7 portals?
Don't say that.
With a discerning eye, these shields and swords and maces that are cluttered around the floor,
Yep.
does anything look of particular value?
It predominantly is elvish design. Most of them have been pitted or scarred or broken. You can see that there have been something corrosive on them which has damaged the metal or destroyed the metal. You feel like you can still smell the whiff of poison on them.
Fair. And that's the same with all the bows about and whatnot too, I guess.
There is. I mean, if you could probably find something and salvage it and take it to a blacksmith who could give you a couple of coppers for it, but these weapons.
This is fodder stuff, right?
This is basically this is stuff that's been there, may have been there for a little while.
Fair.
Yeah, but something slightly strange.
Sorry, say that again.
Lewin... Oh, sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry, you were sounding like that. Yep.
Oh, then. Lewin's got something strange. Can he determine what sort of spell or ritual was cast to create this portal?
Not now, no. He's broken it.
Cool, no, fair enough.
Yep.
Not, of course, that Lewin would ever consider doing something like that, but useful to know how this is cast for future events.
The magic is no longer there, so all you can just the smell of arcane power in the air, which is again been washed away by the rain.
fine. What Lewin is going to do is he's going to open an empty page in his spellbook, and he's just going to start drafting down some of the components. So the children's fingers, the shape of the arcane circle, the standing stones, and things like that. And he'll not note that down for future use.
Upon completing the drawing, a small portal opens inside his book.
Albion's finger comes through.
I closed the book. I just closed the book on it, so he's stuck in a permanent portal with his finger permanently touching his finger. Oh, Albion's hand completely disappeared, didn't it? It disappeared into dust after
So demonic, you've seen these creatures from extra pale creatures. When they get killed, they effectively get dispelled back from whence they came, and the bodies turn into black. Well, demons, bodies turn into black ichor, and then dissolve into smoke, and then there's little left apart from a smudge on the ground, which is rapidly washed away by the rain. You do see in your Lewin's Cone of Cold, you do see these statues of these creatures made out of ice. But as the rain falls, the statues collapse, and the creatures inside just turn into smoke and disappear as well.
Shame. Always useful knowledge lost here, but oh well, that's how it goes in emergency sometime. Right, right. I suggest we gather our breath, everyone, and then we need to get to Syngorn as quickly as possible. I don't think it's over quite yet.
I agree. Which way is Syngorn?
Where is the sun in the sky, if you can see it?
There is dense cloud. It is raining. Make a survival roll for me.
Oh boy, survival?
Yep.
Lewin was born for outdoor living. Oh, hey, I'll take that. 17.
Okay. Well, you think it's probably sort of late morning, perhaps like about midday. You know roughly that where you are, and that Syngorn is off to your east, where you are. I think probably some distance of travelling to get there.
Now, strange question for you, Dak. Did you have teleportation via plants prepared today?
No.
Cool. I would normally do teleportation circle for this. Alas, it has been some time since I've been home, and I doubt that the circle is still up in the form I remember it. So, I guess we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Lead the way.
Unless you guys want to do the big risk, of course.
Big risk?
The big risk.
Oh, what have we here? Oh, teleport, okay.
It went so well last time, you know.
Yeah, I know, but the magic seems less funky now, so it might be okay.
Does it?
Well, my spells actually had the intended effect. So I'm going to assume that means it's better. Or at least than it was when we were in the mine.
So, if you want, I am at least very familiar with Syngorn, considering it is my home. I assume, of course, DM, correct me if I'm wrong.
But yeah, you haven't been there for over 100 years, but you know of the area. There was a particular, just outside the city walls, you remember there was a place that you and Muriel used to go and elope to, which was a barn, which you
the one
had...
with the shrubbery.
Sorry?
The one with the shrubberies.
The one with the shrubberies, exactly that, yeah. And you remember that with fondness. You have no idea if it's still there, but it was over 100 years ago.
I still think I've got the bruises from that. Right. Well, good news, everyone. Assuming if that Dak is correct with his analysis, that the weave is now returned to normal, I can get us to Syngorn, hopefully instantaneously.
Where in Syngorn?
There is a barn, I remember fondly, just outside the city walls.
Aren't there a load of bad guys outside the city walls?
There are, but as long as something remains of the barn, it should still work.
Okay.
So Boris looks a little worse for wear.
Maybe we should take 5 first.
Yes. Quite right. I forget. Not everyone is has as much constitution and rariness to go as I do.
Oh, full of
As
vim and
Lowen,
vigour.
as Lowen puffs his chest out with his 20 constitution. He can't do anything, but being in a relationship with Muriel, he's got to have good constitution, otherwise he gets beaten to death. Would you guys like the tent up?
Hello?
Or why not?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that was a yes for the tent.
Yeah, I was just saying, is it ritual?
Yes, it is.
Alright, yeah, it's a freebie, why not?
Then, over the course of 10 minutes, I will drop up the conservatory and
Okay.
everyone can go in.
So you get wet as you do that. Is your spell book, is it water resistant?
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
excellent.
Thanks to because I've got this fantastic new spell book off. What's his name? I wrote it down in my notes.
I think you had the.
Horatio.
I thought yeah. The Horatius was a stone one. I think your original one was you had one of these water resistant ones. Whatever it's called.
I've just got a hardened spell book.
Yeah, that's the one.
Uncommon.
Yep. Okay, so 10 minutes later, the rest of you look around worriedly as you're still in the sight of the battle. But the tent comes up. And you can all shelter from the rain if you wish.
Wet, JC will be staying lovely and bone dry.
JC, remind me to remind you, the next time we're in a big city, you definitely need an upgrade to your bow. Or arrows, at least.
Yeah, the bow's a bit of a secondary weapon. It's good for long range, but Egwee's better. Close up.
JC, I have to agree with Yiskip here. Although I must say, a bow requires a strong arm and a certain grace. I think a crossbow is much more your suitability. It allows you to wait for the perfect moment, like a cat.
That's a reasonable idea, Lewin. What do you think, JC?
Yes,
Yes, I'm all for that.
So Brick comes in and stands in the tent. He's just dripping.
Who's the most injured?
Boris, probably?
Probably.
But Boris, as you have your cucumber sandwich, it seems to have just that extra bit of pep, like someone put hot sauce or something in it. It's quite nice actually. As I'll give you a cure wounds at first level.
Oh, thank you very much. What does it taste like?
You've never had a taste like it. It tastes sort of that horrible combination between overly watery, but like someone put like chili sauce in it. It warms you, but it's not a particularly nice combination.
Spicy.
Probably better than many of the things he's eaten, so...
So yeah, you get 9 hit points back from that.
Oh.
Okay. So you're taking a rest in here?
If we're going to take a full short rest, I'm going to use my arcane recovery as well.
Okay. So you spend an hour in the, because this isn't Baldur's Gate, so you spend an hour catching your breath.
What, you're saying I can't just push a button and instantly get all my stuff?
Exactly that. That was a bit ruined, that, wasn't it? As you're in the circle, you hear an alarm in your mind, Lewin. And you can see there's like a trumpet sounding. Peoples of Syngorn and the Verdant Expanse. The Syngorn is moving itself to the Feywild again in half an hour. Either be in the city or flee with all flee. The demons are everywhere.
Sounds like Syngorn is going. But wait a sec. If they don't have the white stone, how can they teleport?
See, if you
Someone
wait
must.
long enough, these situations sort themselves out.
Actually, you guys would remember that they got white stone for the release of me.
Mm.
I think that's correct, isn't it, DM?
They got residuum, and you were told they probably just had enough residuum to do the threshold crest before the mines closed down. And they needed something else they needed other things to make the threshold crest, because there's a lost art, and they needed residuum, which would fortify their arcane powers, which is why they got the Sood. So they needed Sood to fortify their arcane powers, which they got from Kymel, which you helped deliver to Green Man. So when you hear that, Lewin, you think perhaps they have hastily fixed the threshold crest.
Well, I think we should announce our arrival, as the Wafflehouse should appear to save the day. Let's drop in, boys.
Okay. So that happens halfway through your whilst you're doing your short rest.
Oh, halfway through, so
Yeah.
and it's half an hour, he said.
Yeah.
We are kind of close.
We are
If
cutting
at
it
all.
close.
We're going to get there just in time to see this city disappear.
Well,
Probably. And be left with all the demons.
At the very least.
Just as we step through the teleport, the city disappears beneath us.
Well, you know.
Our intervention can save those precious few lives. Is that not what you heroes do?
Oh, I completely agree. I'm just, pointing out the potential obvious flaw in our plan.
Okay, well, let's put this out. Giskip, what do you want to do?
He can't tell you. He has gone. He's just stepped out of the tent to relieve his bladder.
Oh,
No.
No.
I've returned.
Oh, right.
As you just catch the glimpse of a little bit of pee dribbling down his kind of outfit.
Remember, more than 2 shakes and you claim yourself.
Does anyone have any hand wash?
As you enter into the dome, your hands, much like a water-resistant layer, just take it all with you. You're forbidden to come inside with that sort of stuff.
You've never seen your skip so clean in his life. Even like you've lasered a layer of dirt off. But I think I get the gist. I'm with you, Lewin. Let's just teleport over. It's your family. It's why we're here. It's kind of your call, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what this obvious flaw was, but
Well, at the very least, the people of Syngorn should know who saved them. It was me. It was us who saved Syngorn. And let's not let them forget it. Right. And with that, the tent disappears.
Okay. And you're all left standing in the rain.
Forget it, even by force.
Sorry, say that again.
That's it.
We will not let them forget who saved Syngorn, even if it takes force.
We will teach them our peaceful ways. Right, boss. Okay. Boris, you get my superior healing potion. That's That's how you know this is serious. You get 8d4 plus 8.
8d4 plus 8.
Yes, that's a superior healing potion.
Okay. I don't currently need to drink it, although if you just tell Boris to drink it, he will.
Well, if you don't need it, I'm going to take it back then. Does anyone have any prep stuff they want to get up before we go? Because we're probably going to be dropping straight into a war zone.
I'm pretty hungry.
Here we go. You get a Syngorn style waffle from my rations.
All right, Boris is good to go.
Let's just switch off your concentration thing as well.
Yeah, thank you.
did we get a full short rest or did we not?
Yes, you did. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want a single waffle now.
If you save the city, there will be many Syngorn waffles.
That sounds pretty good.
we
got a
can
mushroom.
open a house which does them.
Ah,
It was
that's a
very nice.
plan.
Listen,
Gimme.
Okay, everyone, hold my hand. Everyone get in a big circle and sing Kumbaya.
Okay. Whilst you decide, whilst you get yourself all prepped up, I'm just going to go for a wee like Iskip did, and I will wash my hands, unlike him.
You know, I swear that my decision to do this hasn't at all been influenced by the fact I've been playing Helldivers.
Yeah, it does feel a bit that way, doesn't it?
Look, I get an opportunity to do what I've been doing all weekend, which is dropping into a bug-infested hellhole and going ham with laser weaponry, orbital strikes, and my favourite one, automatic shotgun through hordes upon hordes of horrible bugs.
It does look,
Sorry.
I was going to say, it does look very good. I'm going to grab that, I think, at the end of the month.
It's one of the best games I've played in years, and it's basically free once you buy it. So once you pay for it, so all of the so-called premium content you can get through in-store, in-game cash.
Oh, cool. Okay, I don't mind that.
So say you want to buy one of the war bonds.
Mhm.
It's 1,000 super credits, but you can get like 100 super credits by doing a mission.
Oh, well, yeah, that's all right then.
So,
Oh, yeah, well, I should do that, I think.
Yeah, super good. You skip.
So what is the plan? I said yes to it, but and then there's a lot of explore.
So look, basically, Syngorn is about to leave. They're in the evacuation mode. We cut off the flow. Now let's cut off the vanguard.
Yeah,
And
sounds good.
let's arrive, all guns blazing. I want it to be like the end of Avengers Endgame, with us appearing out of a portal and just cutting swaths through a massive horde of demons, while all the people in Syngorn look and go, "How cool Lewin is!" And the Waffle House.
You got to find your best friend and say on your left.
Yeah, I want us to appear at the portal and have a cool moment of basically being, level 17 adventurers and just like dynasty warriors charging and cutting through masses of things.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Right, have you all got yourself all prepped up?
I think we have. So
Okay.
Everyone's in a big circle surrounding Lewin.
Okay.
And yep.
I have just got. I'll just pick you up then. Okay. So, where are you going to go to?
So this barn outside Syngorn, if I remember it fondly, is going to be the safest option because there's no chance of me going off course.
It's literally just outside the walls. The walls of Syngorn. As you know, there's the central lake and there's rivers around this area, and they feed in. And there's in front of the walls there was the river, and there's the barn there, which you remember fondly. Is that where you're going to go?
That's where we're going to go, and I'll start, before I start doing the incantations, just remember everyone, it's going to be horrible when we arrive.
But we've got to look cool while we're doing it.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, I would say you are very familiar with this place.
Perfect. So if I'm very familiar, I just need to roll between 25 and 100. Anything below that, stuff goes wrong. So, here we go, boys. Let's see how badly it goes wrong.
Do it.
Hey.
52, on target.
On target. So, the air shimmers around you. And you feel yourself starting to tumble forwards. Like that feeling you have when you've done too much alcohol to drink and you feel yourself pitching forward, head constantly pitching forward again and again. And it's quite nauseating. Makes you feel quite nauseous. Let me just and you feel yourself flying through space. Oh, that didn't work. Where's the rest of you gone? I want all of you. Are you all there?
See where I was.
Yeah, no. I was just trying to. It didn't let me cut and paste. Oh, it's only given me JC.
Good
Okay.
luck, JC.
JC just turns up on his own.
Shit.
So let's
Which point, when you all
get
turn up later, everyone will be dead, and JC will just be standing there in the middle.
that, there, and escape. Okay, I think this is correct. Dak, do you have a concentration marker on you?
I shouldn't.
You got one on here. Lewin, how many hit points you got?
In total, I have got 136.
Okay, Dak, how many hit points you got?
Remaining or total?
Remaining at the moment.
120.
Okay, so that's fine. Yep. Okay. So let's change this music, and you feel the air around you. There is storm above you. You can hear thunderbolts, lightning, as you travel through the ether, and you tumble forwards, finding yourself outside the walls of Syngorn. You pitch forward into the mud, all standing around each other. Right next to a barn, flames leaping out of the roof. There are dead trees around you. To the south of you, you see a shimmering wall, which is raising up a dome-like around the battlements. Can you see the page, by the way?
I can see the page.
Around the battlements of Syngorn, manned with elves. That doesn't sound right. Elved with elves, with bows and ballistae. And that's when you look south. You see this. The rain is pelting down. The mud is slick. The barn would have burnt down if not for the rain. And then you look to the north of you, and you see an army of demons. Can you see the army of demons to the north of you?
Yeah, I can see them.
Yeah, there's an army of demons north. There is a strange crystalline contraption standing next to it. Standing next to it is a fox-like creature prancing around. There's arcane energy coming from this and just drilling into the arcane shield. And you can see there are bits of it where the arcane force shield has started to splinter. To the north of you, you do see these creatures. They are standing there. They are writhing in the mud. There are some larger creatures at the back. And as you apparate there, you feel you've landed right into the middle of an invasion.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Those creatures see you appear, and they look at you.
Cool. Can I see them?
You can see them all, yep.
I fireball.
Okay, so, well, let me put, let's go straight back to, I think it's going to be that one. Go back to
Probably
epic
right
battle
place,
music.
guys.
I don't mind, I'll just switch the weather off then. Okay, so, you stand there, there are, and as far as the eye can see, this is just the bit in front of you, but you can see all around you remember this was a forested area, Lewin. The forest is dead. The trees are still standing, but they look dead to your eyes. As far as you can see, though, you can see this sea of demons.
Let's do our Moses impression then.
Light them up, yeah.
Let's light them up. So first one, I'm just going to drop in the middle of this crowd here.
I'm just going to get a couple of these things, and I'm just going to move them up, up here. You all know that you are massively outnumbered.
I wish I had a bit of extra time because I could have mega mic'd this and got my face to jump out above us.
Okay, so I am just going to put those in the initiative. Well, let me just clear the initiative order first. Turn order. Let's just clear it. Remove all turns. Clear. Okay, so I will put my guys in, and then you can put your stuff in as well. It's going to go in there too. Okay, so you land there. So they've all seen you. We will start with turn orders. Have you put your initiatives in?
Not yet.
Do your initiatives. I'll let you do your own.
Why a 6? Why?
The air around you is charged with electricity from the storm. Boris, that gives you Fisto another charge point, by the way.
Hey.
Okay, so we start. Let's go for the turn orders. Are you all on? Lewin, you do go first.
Does my fireball go off before initiative or after?
It goes. There's no surprise. It goes off. You go first, so it goes off first.
Brilliant.
Yep.
I've already pushed the button for it.
Yep.
So that did 36 points of damage to all the ones in this radius.
Okay, so they are wet, so they are resistant to fire.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll just catch those, and they just have to make their saving throw. Group saving throws. Group check. It is normal roll. DC is 20.
DC is 20.
Yep. And it's Dex, isn't it?
Dex, please. Yes.
Let's get rid of that. Dexterity saving throw. 11, 22, 22, 8, 17. So 2 save.
2 save. Yes.
2 save. So 2 save, and the other 4 are obliterated. Okay, as they disappear, and the other 2 they just shrug it off. Okay, you done?
That is me for this turn.
Okay, so these creatures then start charging towards you. Just going to do it like that. I'm just going to guesstimate it. I'm not going to measure them all out.
Have we already established that these things are immune to poison? I can't remember.
No, I don't have any poison abilities.
Oh, okay.
I'm just refreshing the game at the moment because when the tracker came on, my browser just died.
It's a big map.
It's having a bit of a moment.
Yeah. So it was fine when I loaded up the map at the start. It was totally fine. Could pan around everything.
Yep.
But the moment the tracker came on, it's just I'm just going through the browser shuffle at the moment to find one that will work well.
Okay. So, these creatures run towards you. None of them are close enough to attack you yet. Some of them.
You could... Sorry.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they've gone there. So that's them done. Dak. And by the way, to the south of you, Lewin, you see here on the castle walls, you see a threshold crest glowing. You've never seen them glow before.
It's beautiful.
Okay, Dak, what are you doing?
Cool. Well, I can't remember if poison's a thing or not. But fire seems good. Fireball seems successful. So if we go for, let me see which way makes most sense for this.
Just
when you see these creatures who are running towards you, some of these creatures, these rodents you've seen before, they look quite as much as you can say to a demon sane, these are slathering at the mouth. You can see there's wildness in their eyes.
Okay, let's... 30-foot radius centered on each location. Cool. So within 120 feet would be there.
You know it's rain. I've told you that the rain is going to give them some protection from fire.
Yeah, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Maelstrom instead.
Yep.
I'm going to cast it where would make the most sense. Probably there-ish. Here.
You can use the new measurement tool has circles, so you can do radius.
Oh, does it? Brilliant. How does that work again?
So you see on your left-hand side, there's the little square with the circle in the center.
Found it.
And then if you click circle under the shape and just click and drag it, it does the radius for you now. To any developers of Roll20, congratulations! You've introduced the feature which should have been here 10 years ago.
So that darker blue circle, I'll stick it there.
But that won't last there. So I'm putting on your Call Lightning icon, and I'm just going to change it. It's 30-foot circle, is it?
It is, yeah.
There you go. Use that instead. I'll put it there. 30-foot circle,
yeah.
just there.
30-foot
radius, yeah, 30-foot radius.
30-foot radius.
Yep, there
you go. Cool.
Yep.
Yep. So I'll put that out.
So what does that do then?
Gone in there is 5-foot deep water appears. 30-foot radius centered on a point.
Yep.
Until the spell ends, there is difficult terrain, and any creature that starts its turn then must succeed on a strength saving throw. It will take 66 bludgeoning damage and be pulled 10 feet towards the center.
Okay, so that's a lot of them. So I'm going to say that one touching it is doing that as well. So they started their turn. They have to do that, do they?
It's not their turn, yeah.
Okay, that gives me a chance to try and destroy you before that happens. Excellent.
Thanks. I'll just take a few steps back.
Okay.
Oop, where's me thing? There it is.
Okay. Okay. You actually hit a barrier. You cannot go through that barrier. It's like a wall of force. You've seen something similar to this at all. You can see this beam of energy hitting the barrier just here, and it's starting to fracture. The escape, the city escaping is just possibly going to be in the nick of time, as these things always are. Okay, you done, Boris?
Yo. My discord's playing up a lot because it keeps dropping in and out.
Yeah, mine's doing that too.
Just in case you suddenly lose me. Okay, I think it's time to try and... What am I looking at, DM? Are we talking like an actual army, like thousands and thousands?
There are, well, you can see these are the ones in front of you, but there are, well, you can't count more than about 5. There's more than 5.
There's more than 5. Well, that's a lot.
Serious numbers.
Okay, I think it's time to leave then, because this isn't a fight we can't win. Boris probably hasn't noticed that there's this force field thing here, so he's going to walk in this direction and bump into
You are sounding really strange. Sounds like you got. It sounds like you got a mouthful of stones or something.
Is that the same for everyone? Or did it sound very weird?
You sound a little off, yeah.
That's strange. Okay.
Okay.
And then eventually you'll come back to being sounding normal again.
Any luck?
Just like that.
Okay. So what are you
I
doing?
assume I can't just walk through this, because that's what Boris is trying to do. He's trying to get to him,
Okay.
but I assume I can't.
Can't go for that barrier. You hit the barrier, and Fusto is sort of shaking with anger as you're retreating. Okay. You doing anything else? Have we lost somebody?
Sorry, I think I'm dropping in and out.
We've lost JC.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, you lost you on roll 20.
Oh, okay. I'll refresh.
Okay. So, Boris, is that what you're doing?
Right, he'll yell back at Lewin. We need to get past this thing. We can't win this.
We don't have to beat them all. We just have to destroy whatever this drill is.
Okay.
By the way, this is strange for Lewin. You haven't seen Lewin so actually determined and leadership before. This is weird for him.
Okay. So, Boris, you done?
Yep.
JC.
I'm probably with the other two. I'm gonna go back and probably bump into that horseman as well. And I will hold a dodge action if anyone comes near us.
Okay. These large creatures at the back. You've not seen this like before. I will describe it to you. It is. It looks like an ape, and it's a large creature. It's got mouths up and down its legs, and you can see faces in it, buried in its skin, all writhing and screaming at you. Let me find an image I can show you. Images. Image. So you can see that. So it's got faces in it, mouths up and down its arms. It's got large claws, and you can see them starting to rumble towards you. I will just put him over here. And they're all moving as the creatures. The creatures are all moving together in one go. Okay, so that's them done. Next is the ones with the bows. They move forward, and then they launch arrows at you guys. And range is, even for them, is probably going to be long. JC, you're at the front. Actually,
I'm up against the thing now.
Oh, you are? Okay, you've not moved there. I can't see you've moved against it.
I am against the thing. I'm really struggling with this. It's not loading properly.
Okay, we'll switch off animations on your page.
I've already done that.
Okay. It is a large page. Okay, so the... Okay, who's closest then? Who's that one there? 150. So, Iskip.
Oh my god, yes.
You're getting targeted. You're going to get 4. There's going to be 3 hours at you, 3 hours at Brick, and 3 hours at Lewin. Okay. So his skip is 24 to hit.
Sorry, let me click that off. That hits, yes.
That's 22 piercing, 13 psychic damage.
Use my action
to
deflect missile. So reduces the damage down by 26 points.
Okay, so you've completely reduced it.
Fantastic. If I remember correctly,
you can throw it. Yep.
Oh my god, I've been waiting for this. Oh my god. Right. Fucking numbers.
Yep.
I can spend a key point.
Hello?
Fantastic. So that means if I click that button, I'm going to lob it back at him. Come on.
You can only go how far can you lob it back? To make a ranged attack with a weapon or piece of just caught. Oh, yeah, you can lob it straight back at him.
So that's a 29 to hit him.
Yep.
Oh, that's 6 bludgeoning damage.
Doesn't it do your damage? A monk weapon.
Yeah,
counts as a monk weapon.
Yeah, so that's what this is, as an unarmed strike.
I think you'll find it does the damage it was going to do on you, but you count it as a monk weapon to do that, so you don't have disadvantage on it. So you have just done 26 damage on him.
That's so cool.
And you catch the you catch the. So describe what you just did.
So you see this missile is about to hit Yizgib in the eye, slow motion with swift movements. Grabs the missile, spins around like a
Kung Fu Panda.
yeah, you know the people that shot put, right? Like a shot put pearl swirl, swings it around and launches the spare arrow directly back at the guy that launched it at me. Oh,
Amazing.
goodbye, the action.
Absolutely
Thank you.
fantastic. Well done. You've been waiting years to do that.
That's why I've been trying to get the things to target me, man.
Okay, you get another one at your way, which is a natural 20.
Oh, I'm fine with that. That's okay.
Okay, so that is a lot. That's 18, 36 piercing, plus 12, Jesus, plus 28 psychic damage.
Plus 28 psychics, that's 64 altogether.
Yep. And then he lobs another bolt at you with a 21 to hit.
That misses.
Okay, next one is going to attack Brick. I think that is just outside of range. No, it's just in range. You're all in range. Okay, so that is 3 attacks. That didn't work. Try again. Um, 24 to hit.
Yep.
17 piercing and 10 psychic damage.
That's 27.
19 to hit.
That hits.
That's 20 piercing and 13 psychic damage.
It's 33.
And 20 to hit.
That hits too.
15 plus 10.
25.
Okay. Skip.
I'm trying to unmute myself on the wrong bloody thing. Well, that was a bit of a big ouchie. Ouch. I feel like running at them is probably not the best idea. So, I am going to at least move slightly forward and use this tree as cover and take the dodge action.
Okay.
Oh, bonus action though. Before I forget, you watch Yizgib pull out his astral pig form from the nether. So I'll spend my full 6 keys to do that.
What's he doing, sorry?
I'm turning on my awakened.
Oh, you awakened form.
Self.
Fair enough. Nice.
Yeah,
okay. Behind you see that the elves mouthing at you. You can hear their voices are muffled through the voice wall of force. What are you doing there? We are just about to leave. We cannot let you in now. This is in Elvish. So those who can speak Elvish understand. The rest of you go, oh, you English pig dog nigget. We already have one, you know. And you can see the threshold crest is glowing brighter. Okay. Lewin.
Okay, I'm ignoring them because I don't like the look of this thermal drill they've got going through the wall, and I don't know what that's going to do to the crest if it hits. There's a lot of them, and the ones at the front are the least dangerous. It's the ones at the back who are the big dangerous ones. Alas. Oops, that's not right.
That's a lot of damage. I knew the entire map. Oh, you weren't. I actually forgot to attack Lewin, didn't I?
You didn't forget to attack me. 3 attack against me.
There was 3 attacks against you. I forgot to do that. I'm very, very sorry. So against Lewin, we have a 17.
At the miss.
23.
That hits, but I'm going to shield that.
And a 13. Okay.
So the last one hits through, but it's just bashed aside by the shield I raise up. again, I'm not thrilled by the fact that everyone's being strangely cowardly about this at the moment. So, Lewin is going to step forward.
Yep.
Oh my god.
5, 10, 15. And with that, he is going to bring his Staff of Ice down to the ground, and he is going to take... that's not particular. I don't want to take them out because they have got a saving throw next round, but I suppose the double damage doesn't hurt. Yeah, I'm going to do that 60-foot cube of ice as I am going to Cone of Cold or Winter Gardens them.
So put the cone on, please.
Yep, here you go. So from me, that is 60 foot.
Okay. It is raining. They're going to have disadvantage on their saving throws because of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how much damage is going to be?
That's going to be 33
okay,
points
you keep
of cold damage.
keep that there because they cannot save. Okay.
Oh, very cool.
And you can see some of them turned into ice statues as the rain falling off them, it just solidifies, and these creatures just crack and bits of them fall off. Some of them are caught in the maelstrom, and there's an ice now in the maelstrom that's whipping around.
Cool. And using the residual weave to deflect the small arrows, I'm going to run 5, 10, 15 and duck behind the back of the burning barn.
Yeah, and you remember it well. There's still out. You can see scratched on the side there is LB loves heart M whatever initial was.
Just M.
M. Just loves M. Okay. Lewin's done. The Ruinants now. Those in the Maelstrom. Got to make a saving throw. Yeah. Is it? You said it's a strength saving throw.
It's a strength saving throw. Yeah.
Okay. So that lot.
Can I just raise a point I've just realised?
Yep.
Brick's not on this turn order.
I should see that as well.
He should be 1.1.
Oh, is he? Is he not? Do you want to just put him on? I'll put him on. Initiative for him.
1.1. It was extremely poor.
So he should have actually gone before me, but
that's right. We'll just say he's taking the dodge action for the time being.
just as a reminder, he has got my potion of invulnerability.
He's 1.1, yeah.
Yes.
So Lewin has just been. So we're doing the ruinants now, aren't we?
Yes.
Saving throw. Forget that. Forget that. And it's a strength saving throw, is it? Strength save? Or strength check? Hello? Hello?
Hello? Yes.
Strength save.
Strength, yeah.
Save or check?
Strength saving throw.
Okay. Oh, I've done it for Brick for some reason. Well, he's fine. I have to do them all again. Let's do that lot again. Group check. 20. What's your 19, isn't it?
20 is my DC.
20. Strength save. There we go. 19. 1 passes. 1, 2, 2 pass. 3 pass. 4 pass. Okay, so those who fail
get pulled 10 feet towards the centre.
Yep. Oh shit! I got rid of them all.
Oops.
There we go. Well, they will fail their saving throws. Okay.
66 bludgeoning.
And those. What about those who pass? What do those who pass get?
So it's just difficult terrain for them.
Okay. So there we go. That's fine. Okay, they're done. 1, 2, 3, 4 left.
Did you mean to delete them?
Yes, because they've all been pulled in and been destroyed because they're minions still.
Oh, sure.
Yep. You love minions, don't you?
I love minions because there's not many chances you get to just decimate the battlefield like this.
Yeah. So the virulents are now. The rest of them are now going to go.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They can run 60 feet. Easy. It's getting down. Difficult terrain, yep.
Yeah, in the maelstrom, yeah.
Yep, so they managed to get out, but they don't get that far. So they are going to dash, but they can't attack. These guys are going to go round. And these guys will not quite with you yet. And there's 2 up there. And you can see there's more coming in from the side, from the surrounding areas as well. Okay, and you can see that all slathering. So Iskip, you get attacked. There's 5 of them around you. So there's going to be a minion attack, which is
dodging. Oh, is it just one attack? Is it?
Yeah, it's just one attack for all of them. So I rolled a d20 and I've got some adds to it. They have advantage on this, but disadvantage because you are dodging.
Nice.
They roll a natural 20.
Oh,
That is going to smart a lot. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacking you, which is doubles unless anybody can shield that for you.
Wrong character. Old one would be able to shield that.
So that is 30 piercing and 30 necrotic damage.
Let me quickly check something.
You need Boris to help you here.
2 seconds.
Granny's chomping at the bit.
Oh yeah, Granny is chomping at the bit.
Say necrotic damage.
Yep.
It's a shame. And 61 points of damage.
No, it's 30 piercing and 30 necrotic.
Have we got Boris?
Boris, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Oh, hello. Yeah, there we go.
Do you not want to shield that?
Have to be raging to do it.
Oh, do you have to be raging to do it? Oh, it's rubbish.
You watch.
Oh shit.
A bunch of key points just disappear into the air.
Okay.
bollocks.
Okay. And Brick gets attacked twice as well.
Yep.
With 8, 15, 16 to hit.
No.
Okay. If they hit hard. You realise that
Yeah.
now. Dak, see his skipper's gone down.
Yes. Okay. This is totally kind of what I thought I was thinking of doing. Well, we'll just have to go with that, I suppose. Nope, that doesn't make sense either. Crap. Okay.
Help the battlefield.
You-
I'm sure I will be fine, and we can always
Well, the problem,
resurrect me later on.
yeah, the problem is if I sort you out, we're just going to lose someone else because there's too many of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move myself to there. I haven't forgotten about you though, don't worry. And then I'm going to move myself a bit more because I didn't put myself in the right place. Come on. Oh, it's crawling. It's so slow. And I'm going to Cone of Cold across this way. Ah, come on. So yes. So it's a save of something. Can you all hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Yep.
There we go. That's fine. So yes, Cone of Cold.
Yep.
Constitution save for all of the baddies in there, please.
And how much does it do?
8d8.
8d8.
Hold on, I can save you this because I have Cone of Cold here.
So 40 cold damage. Yep.
Yes, please.
Okay, so even if they pass, they will fail. So let me just get rid of that one, 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 and that one. And the air turns to snow as the ground is slick there.
Cool. Get my tool back again. I can't move all the way back, but I can move a little way back. Yeah, so that's movement, action, free action, JC, heal, except that'll do.
Boris.
Okie dokie. Boris looks around a little bit confused, which isn't unusual for Boris, to be fair. He thought that the plan was to get into this city and be transported away, but that doesn't appear to be the plan anymore because people are going on enterprises. So, to take that, he's going to go all ragey. He's going to run over here.
Yep.
And boss this guy on the head.
Bop him. Go for it.
Just some bopping.
Is it you going reckless?
Oh, of course, reckless, yeah.
Of course. Oh, that's silly me. Of course you are.
Of course.
So reckless
18
attack.
to hit.
And they have, that's a hit. That is Bosh. He goes down.
Well. Cool. Then we will step over to here.
Yep.
And give this guy a bopping.
Go for it. Fortunately, you are raging, so he just goes down as well. Okay, and you whack out these two, and behind them you can see the others. There's ice statues of these demons there, and the statues just break, and you just see this black smoke disappear.
So I'm going to stand over Isgip and prepare myself.
And you can see as you look up, you can see these armies of these demons. On those sides, they're starting to converge towards you.
Bring it on.
Okay, JC.
Cool. When it starts working, I will move to here. And I'm going to cast on myself 4 Vitality.
Yep.
And then as my bonus action, I will select the exit to receive however much it is. It's 2d6.
Okay. Roll
Where's
2d.
the healing go?
Well, this one I don't have to touch people to do it, so I can do this involuntarily.
Send this king.
So 10 hit points back.
Yes.
Thank you, JC.
And those who have religion or arcana skills, remember that these demons, if they get you down, they will suck your soul out. Perhaps it was a narrow escape for Iskip. There's little Freddy's snout comes up and he looks worried about his daddy. His mummy, sorry. JC, doing anything else?
No, that's, believe it or not, me tapped.
Okay, so these creatures come to there. And then the people with the big bows. They're going to say that you are going to be long range for them now. Boris, you're going to get 3 attacks against you.
Yep.
23 to hit.
A hit.
15 piercing and 9 psychic damage.
I thought it would be a straight roll because they have disadvantage at long range, but they've got advantage from his reckless, so would it not be 19?
Correct, but it still hits him.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yep.
Well, a 19 wouldn't hit me.
Wouldn't it?
No.
Oh, well.
You're off by 1.
I hate you. Okay, what about a natural 20? Will that hit you?
Oh, that's not so great.
You had to tempt it.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? So that is a lot. That's 17 plus... That's 35 piercing.
Yep.
And 27 psychic.
Can we make it something other than psychic?
Nope. Sorry.
Like
Sorry.
slashing or something. Very well. Ouch.
And the last one is 27.
That definitely hits.
15 plus 9. So
Okay.
15 piercing, that's halved at 7.
Yep.
Okay.
Thanks.
And the other 3, one of them fires an arrow at Brick.
Okay.
With a 27 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
9 piercing and 16 damage.
So it's 25.
Now, on his misgo, did Brick do what I advised and drink the potion of invulnerability?
No, he didn't.
Okay, fine.
Yes, he did.
Did he?
Yeah, he would have done.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's all halved.
Everything's
now.
halved. Everything's halved.
So what was it? 19 total, was it?
19 plus 16, so that is 35 halved to 17.
17.
Okay.
Cool. How long does that potion of invulnerability last for?
A minute. 10
Okay.
rounds. Before we can fight again, this Wobblass here comes up to the one that fired and just smacks him around the head. The last 2 arrows go towards somebody else. You don't hear what's said there, but it will be Dak.
Ooh.
2 attacks against you.
Okie dokie.
With a 14
Misses.
and a 16.
That misses too.
Sounds as though he hit him too hard there.
Yep. And the other one has had its attack because it smacked the other one around the head. Okay.
Descend among the ranks. Fuck 'em up.
These are demons after all. Skip.
Right. What is this? This is an action. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, right. I'm gonna have to spend those 6 key points again. That's my action, a bonus action. Sorry. And then you watch your Skip pull out a really old mushroom that may or may not be psychedelic. It's a bit kind of,
Fermented.
Yeah, fermented. That's the word. And he starts to heal himself ever so slightly by rubbing mushroom goo on himself. So he rolls 2d10 plus my proficiency. So roll
What's your martial arts die?
a d10.
So you roll 2. So as an action,
2d10.
you can spend 2 key points and roll a martial arts die.
Oh, sorry, 1d10. Sorry, 1d10
Number of hit points plus your proficiency modifier.
plus 6. He gets a total of 8 hit points.
8 hit
back.
points back. Okay.
Right, that is the end of my turn. I'm still going to be hiding behind this tree.
Okay, Brick.
Cool. Well, oh, come on, cooperate. Where can you get to? Oh yeah, that'll do. So he's going to move. Oh, what was that? Sorry.
Remember, he's got a reach weapon, so he's got 10-foot range and everything.
He does. So I'm going to stick him now. Ooh. And then he's going to take a couple hits at these 2 to his left.
Yep, okay.
Would he use his fighting spirit on this?
If he remembers what it does, yes.
It gives him advantage and 15 temporary hit points.
Yeah, but he definitely would have done that.
That's a bonus action, isn't it?
That's the bonus action.
Yep.
That's a bonus action.
Yep.
So does that mean only 2 hits or 3?
Nope, he gets the full 3 hits.
With-
He
and he
just
gets
gets to
it.
do this as a bonus action.
Yeah, and he gets
Cool.
advantage with his attacks.
Brilliant. So 25 for the first one.
That hits.
Um,
None of you are close by.
20
20 damage.
total.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it slices through him and hits the second one.
Hey, he'll take a step to the right and then try for the other one.
And his pelvic thrust, yeah? Go for it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 29 to
Okay,
hit.
and you just cut him in half and he just disappears.
Okay. Oh, he's got an attack left and nothing to it. That's not very good. He's got a huff.
Okay.
We've always hit the ground as an intimidation.
The end of the round. Flee! Flee with great flee! We cannot let you in. We are about to depart to the Feywild. May the gods spare you and look after you. And this threshold crest now to the south, just here, which I will ping. Yeah, ping. You can see it starts to grow, starts to enlarge, and I can't make it any bigger than that, unfortunately. So I can do that. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, it starts to enlarge, and it glows brighter. Okay, Lewin.
Lewin's cloak billows backwards, and as it does, you see small dandelion blooms starting to burst out.
Yep.
As I'm going to cast it at 3rd level.
Yep.
To give me 5 darts.
Yep.
And I am just going to attack all of these to the left of me.
Yep.
Which do I need to roll for damage, or does it just? Yeah.
They just get mown down as Lewin gets out his MG34 and just mows them down.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Okay.
I'm not liking that Brick is out there in the front, but I am actually going to step in front of Dak and keep an eye out for these arrows.
Okay. That what you're doing? Yep. So,
that is my go. Yeah.
okay, so these ruinants here come and charge towards Boris. Boris, you have an attack against you. 3 of these beasties.
Yep.
With a 7, 14, 15, 16 to hit.
No, I
Okay.
was reckless, so they will have advantage.
Oh, actually, true, they do have advantage. Beg your pardon. They have advantage anyway because they have no souls on board. 19 plus those things then, so that's 60, it's 26, 27, 28.
That'll do it.
Okay, so that's 9 piercing and 9 necrotic damage.
Hey,
Good.
good.
Have we got any more of those? And
Some more to the left.
yep, I'm just going to put a load on here. There's more coming from the side. There is, for all intents and purposes, they can keep respawning. There's infinite numbers of these things coming on from both sides.
Oh, good.
So the army's laying siege. So they're starting to come in from both sides now. So I'll just leave those there for the moment. Okay. Dak, you still got the maelstrom going, swirling around.
Yeah, I don't think I can't move that or anything. So we'll just leave that until I need concentration for something else.
Yep.
The situation is deteriorating and is seemingly endless. Okay.
You reckon there's several thousand of these demons along the walls of the city,
Yeah.
and you can see as you look back behind you, you can see these threshold crests are dotted on towers around the walls of the city, and they're all glowing in unison now.
Yeah. kind of at a point where continuing to fight under these circumstances no longer makes sense if the numbers are essentially infinite, and I don't know how we can get into the city. So I'm at an impasse as to what to do.
There are trees.
At worst, kill thing. Or heal thing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, until someone cleverer than I am comes up with an idea of what it is we're supposed to be doing, I'm going to find the circle tool again. That's 20 feet, and cast Ice Storm on these ones over here.
Okay. Does that damage?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Well, can we just assume that they're not in the rain? They're going to have disadvantage on their rolls. Okay.
Okay.
That's something I stole from Baldur's Gate, which I thought was very, very cool. Okay, so they have gone. Let's take them out. They just disappear as your heavy artillery comes out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hide myself behind this so I don't keep getting shot at.
Okay. Boris.
Yeah, I've got some people to hit.
Yay, they are. And they missed you, and they're just sitting there in front of you waiting to be smited with great smite.
Exactly, so let's take some reckless attacks of course.
You sound so funny. Sorry.
My audio really weird.
Yeah, you sound like he's trying to sell Haribos or something. Okay, go for it. So, reckless, yep, 22 hit, whack. First one is snuffed out as Fuster comes down, and sparks of electricity run through it, and this creature just vanishes.
And again.
There we go. Oh, sorry, and you go through and you smack the one next to it as well. You go do overkill. In fact, both of them. The first one did it. The second, 17. Yeah. Yep. You got them both. Got all three of them. The first attack actually went through and took two of them out.
Excellent.
Okay.
Then I'm going to plonk myself over here.
Okay. JC.
Cool. I am going to cast Invisibility on myself. Add my action. To hopefully avoid being trapped.
Okay. Just remember concentration.
Yes.
Well, that means that's your other thing. Your other thing will come down if you do that.
Yeah.
Or vitality is concentration as well.
Yeah, no, I'm going to stick with vitality. That's more important. So ignore that one. Sorry. Yeah, I am going to stay where I am. As my action, I'm going to hold a dodge action in case an arrow comes towards me. But as my bonus, I will do another or vitality on exit.
Okay.
You could, of course, hide JC. There's trees and stuff.
11.
Okay.
I'm in a good place to be able to get to everyone. That's the problem.
What do you think? Hiding means they can't see you, so they can't target you.
Yeah, I'm dodging.
It's not quite the same thing, yeah.
No, I'm going to stick with what I'm doing. I might hold the next round. I've already sort of said it all, so.
Okay. So, 2d6 for escape.
Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you so much.
And you can do this, I think, for 5 rounds. I think 5 times you can do this, isn't it? Is your spell modifier?
Up to 1 minute.
Yeah, but we keep saying it's to do with the spellcasting modifier. Is the number of times you can do it, because we've tripped over that rule loads of times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
5 is fine.
So you can do another 3 times.
That's only out of combat. The rules are, as long as the concentration is in battle, which I think it's X number of rounds, that lasts. When you cast the healing spell over time out of battle, it's your spellcasting modifier.
Oh, okay, because it needed to be more confusing.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you use
it's not going to
combat,
last more than 5 rounds anyway.
Yeah, it lasts the full 1 minute. If it's out of combat, it's your spellcasting modifier.
Okay.
Sure.
These lumbering creatures are getting closer. The artillery guys at the back, they are going to fire at Lewin with a. Where's me?
21 misses.
21, and with a 14.
That also misses.
And with a 12.
At 12, yeah, just using my arcane aura, I'm just deflecting these.
Okay, so another one's they're starting to get angry. The other one's going to start. They're all going to fire at you. Okay, 18, 28.
28 hits.
You can shield.
Nope.
Okay, 13
shield, that would
13 piercing and 9 psychic damage.
So that's a total of 22.
May I spirit shield that one?
You may do. You may spirit shield that one if you wish to.
You're honestly not even a tooth out.
It's Granny.
So Granny has been quite impressed with what Iskip did. So she jumps up and she tries to snaggle one of these out of the air, and she prevents 12 damage. So the Granny's taken back a little bit, and some of her teeth get pushed out. The damage is reduced by 12, and that damage goes back and hits the creature that shot it. Is that right?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. So only 10 damage went through and hit you. What's your name? Lewin.
Perfect. Yep.
Next one is a 26 to hit.
That one I will shield.
Okay.
As I bring up an extra layer.
Okay, and the last three are 27, 12, and 19.
The 27 actually gets through. So
does it? I thought you said your arm class was 29 or something.
No, that was only while I had the temporary cover.
Oh, okay.
27 is what it normally is.
Okay,
so that's another
17 piercing and 13 psychic damage.
Perfect. And do I get frightened as well?
No, you don't, because they're not spending souls on that.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. It is now Iskip.
I've muted myself. Whoops. Right. Now feeling a bit reinvigorated. A little less confident, but let's go for it. With a gust of wind under his feet, you watch Iskip run up to this gentleman here.
By the way, it's still raining.
Now, how does that play in with my ability to run over water?
If you have your levitation boot switched on, you can run vertically. Now, why have you vanished? Where have you gone? Oh, there you go. You're up there.
Yeah, no, I need to keep my bonus action. So I've got an effective speed of 100 or 130 at the moment with Step of the Wind. And I will slap this guy in front of me, the big one, as he makes his way down.
Yep. And you can see all these faces. You get closer, you can see the elven faces on him. They've got Moors there as well, but these faces have almost stitched into the skin.
Jesus. They've either been peeling off faces or they're sucking up dead bodies. Or, with that, I will try and slap some of those elven faces and just take my frustrations of Lewin out on it. That's an 18 to hit.
Need to bump up his thing, really. 18 hits him. Smacking one of his faces.
That is 37 force damage. 1, 2, 3.
37,
then,
yep.
Yep. 2 more. Let me tick, actually.
So he staggers back as you do that.
Yeah, I've only got 1 key point left. I can't.
Okay.
I can't use any more for that. And then another attack. It's 26 to hit.
That hits.
That's 15 force damage.
Yep.
And the last one is a 20 to hit.
That hits as well.
And that's 16 force damage.
Okay, nice.
Wow. And then with that,
who said monks don't do damage?
Yeah. Well, it's also the amazing muck rake that helps start.
Oh, absolutely.
With that, I'm going to flee with extra flee backwards towards my safety tree.
Okay, and he cannot stop you doing that.
There.
Okay. Yep.
And that shall end my turn.
Okay, Brick.
Okay. So, how far away are these guys? Oh, they're too far away. Crap. Has Brick got anything ranged?
I'm sure a javelin or two, or hand axes.
Javelins. There we go. I've got javelins. What's the range on a javelin?
It is 30 feet.
Javelin.
Yeah, I think javelin's 30 feet.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were doing it as Dak. I was about to say, what is Dak doing with the javelin?
No. Okay, yes.
As a javelin.
Yeah, exactly. Right, so they're 45 feet away, so it's 30. So I'll move up 15. And then that should put me in range for some javelins. It does. Cool.
Yep.
So yeah, this one that XSplit just had a go at. How far away is me? Yeah, that's fine. So the one that XSplit just had a go at, will throw a javelin at him, and that is.
That was this one here. That's our range.
Oh, is it?
Yep, that was here. That's long range.
Oh. Ah, okay. I'll shuffle myself over then.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. Yes, 18 to hit for that one.
That hits him.
Cool. So that is. Is that correct? It shouldn't be fire damage on this, should there? Should it be 10 piercing?
It will be 1d6 plus 1d6 plus 6. It's 10 piercing damage. Okay, and it sinks into him. It seems to do the damage you wanted it to do.
Cool. Does he get multiple javelins or just the one?
He's got as many javelins as he can throw around. So as long as he has the javelins, he can make up to 3 throws in a turn.
You don't need to arm yourself with javelins. That rule has been rescinded.
Oh, okay. Well, then he'll do it twice more.
Okay, go for it.
17 and a 23.
17 hits. No, it's long range, isn't it?
Well, he just moved up a bit closer, so it's normal now.
Yeah, so he's within
okay,
range.
that's fine. Yep, so 2 hits. So that is 8 plus that's another 18 damage.
Lovely.
Nice.
And then I'm just going to use the last of my movement to move back again.
Okay.
Good stuff.
All right, and then you can hear from behind you. We're sorry. We're off to the Feywild now. And there's a shimmer behind you, and you can see all the threshold crests start to buzz, to glow, and the shield around Syngorn starts to get translucent. And then there was a flash. And
the city disappears, and all of the elves fall to the ground as it disappears underneath their feet.
And I need to get rid of all the elves which are there. They have all gone. And I need to get rid of that light layer as well. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch off lights on this map. So that should make it a little easier for everybody as well. Okay, forget all these light things here. So you can see this behind you. There is suddenly the river just floods into a space where Syngorn once was, and this shield is gone.
We should probably leave now.
Okay. At the start of the round, from coming out of the storm clouds, you can see there's a glow in the clouds. Clouds are low of the heavy rain coming down. You see this glow in these clouds, and you see all the demons stop and look up. And from under the clouds, the glow gets get brighter and brighter. It's red, and coming out from the bottom of the cloud and landing on the ground, you see.
What?
You see a bullrog.
Oh shit!
Whoops!
Huge leathery wings. A flaming whip in one hand and a flaming sword in the other, and he sets the ground. Wafflehouse, we have heard of you. Syngorn has left you. You are alone. No friends, no allies. You will be food for the carrion, and souls for my army. You who fought so much to save others, now fight alone. You will die alone. You will die in agony alone. This is what we have been promised. You are alone. Always. And I will stop there.
Hey!
Hell, man! Those fucking wobble asses! Holy shit! And a fucking Balrog!
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man!
I'm just gonna say, DM, for all the complaining you get about rolling ones, you got a lot of 20s in.
I made a lot of rolls as well. It's yeah, it's
Saving them up all campaign.
sorry.
Been saving them up all campaign.
I have. I will stop recording now.